This is a famous story. That you met Fab at Rucker.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to give you an autograph?
Yeah, he dumped
And you
my
took him
shit.
off your top 5 immediately.
Yeah, like I fake was hurt and all that, right? Like I probably was like 12.
Right.
And I saw Fab, like, listen, this is at a time when Cam and Fab and them was just my idols. Like, ain't nobody flyer, right? A Terror Squad team was playing. But everybody walked in, Ja Rule, everybody. This way is like 2002 or some shit. I don't know. Man, Fab come in after everybody wild late, but son had on like the Raptors fitted that never came out, a throwback Raptors Jesus piece that looked like big joint. I was number 7 Jordans. I was clocking all that. Like I seen that. I was like, oh shit, like adrenaline going. So after he leaving, after it's over and all that, I got my courage up together. And I'm like, yo, Fab, I could get a picture or autograph. He's like, nah, shorty. Like, what?
Okay, hold on. I thought it was the security. I thought you had the story wrong.
Nah, Fab was he was with a little nigga. He was just like, with some nigga like my age type shit. I was just like, yo, Fab, I'm like 12 or something. Like, yo, my heart pounding. Like, yo, I could get a picture or autograph. He said no to the picture, then I asked for the autograph. But I could tell, like, he was looking around and all that type shit. So I, as a kid, it really ain't registered to me. I was a little hurt. So I went home and ripped down all his family shit.
Oh, shit.
That's still my nigga though, man.
Did you ever told him the story?
Yeah, I told him. He was like, wow, yo, it's crazy how shit turned out. But I just learned from it. Like I always try not to tell kids no.
Because I always think of this Future story. Future say he met Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen didn't want to give him a picture.
So he fucked his bitch.
That's so fuck. The niggas better make sure y'all start taking every picture, nigga. She gonna come back and get you, man. This one might be designed just for you.
Right.
Pusha T or Travis Scott?
Push it, like, lyrically, Push can't even, like, come on.
Yeah. Just answer that quite fast.
Cause it's like OG, it's like OG, against like, somebody that's like arguably like more of a newcomer type shit, so.
I'm gonna just say something real quick, cause I had to Google you because I wanted to do my job, right? And like I said, I also was having, making phone calls. But one thing that kept popping up on the internet is Travis Scott stole his whole style.
Yeah.
From A$AP Rocky.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out how to ask this question.
Thank you for reading my mind. Is that something that you entertain?
Nah, you can't feed into petty shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, at this point, that shit trash at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
But did you feel like that at one point?
I mean, I saw similarities for sure.
Right.
I saw that he was inspired and shit like that. But that's what we in it for.
Yeah.
Like, that's good sportsmanship.
Right.
I put it to you like this, like, if niggas wasn't, like, biting off, imitation best form of flattery. Right. People wasn't trying to imitate you. You're doing something wrong.
Right. Because it's like, I'll tell you something that made me, I used to hate being compared to Mobb Deep.
Like, I see that. Like, CNN.
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah. Not Nori. CNN. And, because we were different, I get we made the same type of music, but we were different. But for me, when I did my solo, for me to get away from it, it was like I had to mess with someone like Pharrell. Someone that was something totally from out of my world. You know what I'm saying? And then that comparison never happened again.
Super Thug.
Yeah, that record changed me forever. No one never compared me again to Mobb Deep ever again. But I had to do that. Is there ever been something in your career where you just felt like, yo, I gotta do it just to make my mark, where I'm A$AP and they know that they know no one can do what Rocky do right here?
Everything I do.
I love that answer.
I'm gonna keep it humble. I'm gonna keep it modest for everything I do, man. Like, I just really want to push the bar, like innovation, and raise it.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. That's fire. Okay, let's move on. Kendrick or Cole?
I respect both. I'm gonna go with Dot though.
Kendrick.
Yeah, K-Dot. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kendrick.
What the thing like that happened with Travis? Does that make you scared to perform because they want to blame you? And you guys turn up. Your music is not for the people to sit around and chill.
I would say like ever since that massacre, well that horrific night, shows they've been real like
they changed the whole
about,
live show system
about how you like Mobb show. Like I was just out in Brazil and all that, and they just stopped the show. Like yo, some people like is getting a little rowdy in the front, trampled and stuff. They just stopped the show, and I just like, all right, cool. You know, I get it. I think people are gonna take precautions.
They stopped you from performing?
Nah, I was in the middle of performing. They stopped the show.
Right.
They paused it. We continued after though. But I think that everybody taking precautions now just because of what happened. More so than ever, I don't think that like even Live Nation or just any kind of venue seen this kind of like travesty or lawsuits before. So, you know, I think this is new for everybody. So I think a lot of people trying to take it easy, but we still going crazy at my shits.
Right. Because at one point, I believe there's some ASAP guys online and it was like, ASAP is over, and then you and Ferg the next day.
Yeah, we posted pictures and shit.
Yeah, posted pictures and shit together.
I think that was brothers going to the internet, and I don't really condone that, like, internet spew. Like, if you got a beef or if you got, you know, a disagreement with a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I just think you can handle it in real life. Right. If y'all throw hands, if y'all keep it verbal, whatever the case is, just don't really bring that to the internet. Right. So that was just my only thing on it. I feel like it was just two brothers that had just a disagreement. They was going at each other. And
this is inside the ASAP camp. Yeah, it could have been kept in.
I think so. I don't think it was necessary for the internet, but people hate me for that. They say I'm too secretive these days. I don't really be posting shit about my life and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my perspective, though.
But everything is good within the ASAP camp.
Everything lovely, man. You know, we all blessed to be here, no?
Yes, y'all.
And it's all evolution, man.
Yeah,
like,
everybody doing their
man.
thing, and everybody eclectically kind of like progressively being creative, doing their own thing. And when we all come together, it's love, and that's all that matters. It's just like the hardest thing to do is to keep a group together and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest thing, bro. Like you was a duo, and you know what I'm talking about. You know, so imagine 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, y'all were collective, which is harder.
You know what
collective is harder.
Money is the most complicated thing in the world.
It's
easy and complicated at the same time.
I think money is the best divider. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, money change you, and I feel like money changes the people around you sometimes.
Does. I feel like money changes.
You know what I'm saying? I think money kind of like coming into a play when it wasn't there. Obviously, when people broke, it always split some shit up.
Right.
That's bound to happen every time.